You guys have any info on her? Not at all?
Nothing.
Nothing? We're going to try to get some work. Let's get her in the squad. Get her in the squad.
He has to die.
So what do you do with somebody like this? Because you're going to have to determine what the issues are. I mean, is there a mental health thing here? And it certainly seems like she might be a Polaroid Instamatic or a paranoid schizophrenic.
Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. And what he do? And it's gonna react to all the self-snitching.
Hi, this is Bruce Rivers. Welcome to another fun-filled episode of Criminal Lawyer Reacts. I'm Bruce Rivers, your board-certified criminal defense lawyer, coming to you with my pearl handle pistol cufflinks, so graciously gifted to me by our former content genius that you knew and I knew as Michael Rivers. Today we're reacting to teen kills mom, then posts her dead body. You know, I think people get in trouble when they post things. Remember Pooh Shiesty, you know, he posted the cash, and they were able to link that up to the cash that was left at the scene when he shot somebody in the ass, and that led to his federal imprisonment. You know, if it doesn't happen on the internet, I guess it didn't exist, right? So we have to put this shit on the internet. Oh, it just drives me crazy. Anyway, this is going to be a cold reaction. It's Ewu. Explore with us, so make sure you give them some love. Before we get to this episode, I don't know if you know this or not, but this is brought to you by AskALawyer.com. AskALawyer, isn't that smooth? I'm just so smooth. No, AskALawyer.com is a very easy way to get some legal advice from a living, breathing lawyer without breaking the bank. For $49, you get a living, breathing lawyer, and if you're doing your own stuff, they've got an AI component, so it's trained on all the 50 states. So, for example, if you are getting screwed over by your landlord and you want to know your rights, go to AskALawyer.com. Or you're getting screwed over by a creditor. They're kind of chasing you down and you can't pay your bills and you need to know what creditor-debtor law is. Go to AskALawyer.com. They'll look up the answers. Or if you need to sue somebody, they'll help you find the next steps to get there. Go to AskALawyer.com. So what I'm hoping you do, if you're a white wine drinker and have some popcorn, you get your comfy socks on and put your feet up, get your blankie on because it's going to get cold here soon. And then you just do a marathon of Criminal Lawyer Reacts. You know, bring people over. You know, you can make fun of, you know, all the people with their infirmities that I make fun of on a regular basis. Oh my God, I'm such a dick. Anyway, so here's a teen murders mom, then posts the dead body.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Well, that's the most appropriate place to pray I've ever seen in my life.
So, South Yucca Police Department, make yourself present! Was there a gunshot?
Yes.
Where's your firearm? Did you shoot her?
Yes, sir.
A lot of blood.
That's what we call self-snitching. Jesus.
I'm sorry. But that's what you deserve.
Gunfire echo.
So now, shooting an unarmed person. Let's talk about shooting an unarmed person. You ever see that The Unforgiven, where Gene Hackman says to Clint Eastwood as he blows away the guy who owned the bar, "Who owns this shithole?" And he blows him away, and Gene Hackman says, "Well, you just shot an unarmed man." He said, "Well, he should have armed himself if he was going to decorate his saloon with my friend." You know, there are times where you can shoot an unarmed person. You know, one of the most classic one is the battered wife syndrome. And I know that I don't call it battered wife syndrome anymore, but that's what it used to be. Let's say you've just been beaten, and it's years of beating, years of abuse. You remember, who was that one chick? The gal who the mom had Munchausen syndrome by proxy, and she hired her boyfriend to kill her mom. The boyfriend got like life or something, and she got like 8 years. Gypsy Rose. And then she winds up marrying some fat fuck right out of prison, and he's all happy. Hey, I finally found a woman. And then she winds up, you know, ditching him when she gets some money and fame. But being abused is a real thing, and it can mess with your head. And so if you shoot somebody, you know, like this, now I have no idea what the rest of this is going to be. I could be completely off the mark. And if you see me completely off the mark, well, tell all your friends.
Echoes through the neighborhood when a teenager shoots her own mother in what she claims is an act of self-defense. But this violence is rooted in dark family tragedies, and its arrival comes on a night where anything could happen.
I'm having a seizure.
The following report is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. On the evening of April 26, 2024, in South Euclid, Ohio, home security cameras watch and record the bizarre movements of 19-year-old Nia Patterson.
I've never understood recording cameras in your house. I can see what's going on in my house. I don't think they're recording. Maybe they are, and I just don't know it. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to be recorded the whole time in my house.
Nia never leaves, and moments later, she's back in the house. These inexplicable scenes aren't just captured by the Ring cameras in her house. They're also filmed by Nia herself.
The other thing that comes to mind is mental health. You know, I had a client that he thought somebody that was on the side of the road was a neighbor, was evil, and so he ran him down and killed him. Just cold blood. And he was deemed non-competent to proceed. So he sat in the, rubber room for a while. And, so just because somebody does something that's bold like this, does not necessarily mean that they're necessarily going to get a life in prison sentence.
Despite running away, Nia is soon back in the house once again, and her rage is evident. No answer comes, but when the police are called to the residence about an unresponsive female, they will see exactly what Nia has done.
South Euclid Police!
There are Ring cameras in here. I'm gonna stand right here because I don't want y'all to think I'm coming down.
Is someone unresponsive?
Yes.
Where?
Upstairs.
Where? Okay. What's going on? Where are they at? Here, let's go here. What's going on? Where are they at? Where are they at? Show me where they're at.
She's right here.
What's going on? Yes, I got a male with female. Looks like a stab wound to the back. Okay. 1 second. Turn around, put your hand by your back.
Yes, sir.
Stay right there. Ma'am, come with me. Sit right. Was there a gunshot?
Yes.
Where's your firearm? Did you shoot her?
Yes, sir.
Where's the firearm?
It's outside. I don't have it. It's outside.
Sit here, cross your feet. Don't move.
Yes, sir.
With Nia's confession darkening the tragic situation, the officer tries to provide aid to the victim, her mother, Angela Bates.
Ma'am, you here? You here? Yes, I have a female detained in the upstairs hallway. She's cuffed, starting compressions.
I copy.
Medics and additional police soon arrive, and Nia is taken to a patrol car.
Where's that firearm at?
Copy.
Dropped it somewhere outside.
What kind of firearm is it?
It was like, I don't know,
What color?
black.
Black?
The gun can actually be seen in Nia's left hand as she descends the stairs in the Ring footage.
Now, just because I gave you some scenarios where an unarmed person can get shot and it be justified, it's an uphill battle when somebody's unarmed. but something's going on here. There's more mental health and probably, I'm guessing abuse, but I just saying that off the top of my head.
Can you just stay? I'm going to look for a firearm. I got her detained in the back. Her firearm's in the back somewhere. I want to get this firearm secured. There's like 6 shell casings.
6 shell casings. Pop, 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 pop.
And I got in the front seat of this car.
As the cops investigate, Nia is left with only herself to talk to, or so it would seem.
I'm sorry, but that's what you deserve. I love y'all.
I'm sorry, but that's what you deserved. You know, what does that tell you? That tells you that there's some anger in there, that there's a motive to the killing.
I don't know. I thought that was the wrong thing to do. Self-defense. That's self-defense. Regardless of how y'all put it, self-defense.
Meanwhile, medics rush Nia's mother into an ambulance.
Now let's talk about self-defense. Self-defense is not available to anybody who starts a fight. You start the fight, it's not self-defense anymore. I always say whoever closes the gap loses the argument, about self-defense. The other thing is the defense has to be proportional or reasonable. You can't, if somebody's hitting you with a straw, you can bat it away, but you can't shoot them, It has to be reasonable under the circumstances.
You guys have any info on her? Not at all? Nothing. Okay. We're going to try to get some more. Let's get her in the squad. Get her in the squad.
He has to die.
So what do you do with somebody like this? Because you're going to have to determine what the issues are. I mean, is there a mental health thing here? And it certainly seems like she might be a Polaroid Instamatic or a paranoid schizophrenic.
She has to die.
So the next door said she heard 7 to 10 shots. She heard screaming. She heard yelling. A female voice yelling.
You want to go clear the house, make sure no one else is in there?
We got the victim there.
Yeah, she's...
Suspects in your car.
This is going to be a homicide.
Just pray for me, y'all. Just pray for me. Everybody, let's pray. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
So South Euclid Police Department, make yourself present!
I'll never kill nobody ever again.
I ain't never going to kill nobody ever again. What is interesting about that? That is consciousness of guilt, right? Not just that you did it, but you knew it was wrong.
There's another casing.
She better try to kill me. And then I shot her.
The shocking events of the night are only made more unsettling
Is she rehearsing?
by the security videos that captured the aftermath. Nia is transported to the police station for booking, and her initial thoughts are with her mother.
Did she make it?
I don't know.
Can y'all let me know if y'all find out?
Yeah. Yeah, we have no idea once fire and EMS, they do their thing.
Y'all
They
tell the truth about everything.
Well, what we're going to do is we're just going to book you in. We're not going to ask you any questions about what happened. Our detective.
So the reason they're not doing that is because they wait for the homicide detectives to come. Because they want to know everything they can about the scenario before they start asking questions. Because they'll ask her questions that they already know the answers to. That's a technique to see if she's telling the truth about everything.
Detectives are coming in. They're going to handle that, okay? Prior to this incident, where were you?
That wouldn't happen?
Prior to.
Oh, at my dad's.
Nia had been staying with her father in recent months, only returning to her mother's house this week. Nia's father later tells police that this violence didn't come entirely out of the blue.
She's had a history of mental illness. Told me she's been planning this for 3 months. But he was like, she's been talking about killing people in her journal for months. Her mom, they've had multiple instances, altercations and things. I'm sure you talked to kind of feel you in on those situations more than I can.
Just because you have a mental illness, it's not always a defense. It doesn't get you out the door for sure. I mean, even if you're not guilty by reason of mental illness, where do you go? You go to a lockdown facility probably for the rest of your life. You don't go to prison, you go to a hospital.
Situations more than accurate.
South Euclid police incident reports from 2019 and 2020 show numerous calls coming from the residents over a period of months. Most of them Nia's mother, Angela, reporting that her teenage daughter has run away, and one in which she reports Nia for being continuously disrespectful and disobedient. But according to her father, Nia caused trouble for others as well.
She hit her brother. He's only 10, but he's the same height as me. He's not no little kid. And he comes running down and he's crying to me. And he like, Dad, he was like, I hate her. I want her to leave. And he said she just be talking about killing and to be scaring me. I'm not that sensitive where I'm like, your mental illness is a justification and the excuse for you for what you did.
At the station on the night of the shooting, the focus quickly shifts from what Nia did to the onset of a medical emergency.
You start feeling lightheaded or anything like that, you need to let me know so that I can take care of you. Do you need to sit down on the floor? You just do that. Just like sit over here and lean against your back against there. Okay? If you start to feel like you're going to pass out or anything, you got to let me know so that I can take care of you, okay?
I had seizures, but I think I got enough self-control.
You do feel like you're getting ready to have one? Is that why you're telling me that?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then I'll have you do this. Why don't you just go ahead and lay down? She has seizures. It feels like she's having one. Come on. So they might want to call the squad. You're okay. I got you, Mia. I got you. All right. I got you, sweetie.
I had a client who was responsible for a really, really bad assault, a random assault. And he was a Polaroid Instamatic or paranoid schizophrenic. And he was a paranoid schizophrenic, but he was faking it in the jail. You know, it's kind of funny how two things can be true at the same time. And he would sleep in his, naked and throw his shit all over the place. And, they wound up putting him in one of those suicide vests. And it just makes it awfully hard to deal with.
You got it.
Take a deep breath. Deep, slow breaths.
Stay with us. Come on.
You gotta take some deep breaths from me, Nia. There you go.
Keep breathing, okay? What normally triggers your seizures?
Trauma.
Trauma?
Stress. She doesn't have any issues.
Trauma and stress? Okay. Any other medical issues that you have besides seizures?
My mom says I have ADHD and I'm schizophrenic and have bipolar, but the doctors said I don't have it.
So the doctor said you don't have it. Okay.
Yes.
Soon, medics arrive.
I've seen so many times where somebody's got a serious mental health problem, reaching out for help, and they don't do a thing. And until all of a sudden, it's too late and something like this happens.
Arrive to take Nia to the hospital.
What's going on right now?
I'm having a seizure, but not like the door to
She has trauma-based seizures.
Nia is loaded into an ambulance, where she soon drops a bombshell.
Nia, what's going on today? What do you think started this?
My mom got my siblings killed and tried to kill me.
It's not the information the medic expected, but it has been a consistent theme throughout the night.
This killed my siblings, bro! This killed my siblings!
That was for my siblings.
She killed my siblings, y'all. Probably y'all. She got my siblings killed.
Nia's family is one that has been stricken in recent years. In a speech at National Gun Violence Survivors Week, her mother, Angela Bates, spoke emotionally about losing 3 children in unrelated shooting incidents. That speech was in January, just 3 months prior.
May I ask how they died? In my shower.
It's not clear why Nia blames her mother for the deaths of her sister and 2 brothers, but it's clear that tonight's events are taking their toll on her.
Yeah, just sit back, okay? I don't want you pulling your arm out of the socket or anything, okay? Just sit back there and just try to take some deep breaths. Just gonna get your vitals real quick, okay?
Whether or not it's remorse that Nia is experiencing, certain facts would seem to undermine her claim of self-defense.
18 to the car's caller said that she shot this female in the back. Do not move.
It's a shot at her back because she was.
Generally, you shoot somebody in the back, they're away from you and not as much of a threat. So, self-defense probably isn't available.
Because she was running towards me and she fell on the floor.
Later, Nia seems to have her own moment of doubt, seeking a crucial answer from the loved ones she's lost.
Mommy did you alright? Y'all just got me sent to jail for nothing.
Nia's mother, Angela Bates, died that night at the age of 47. In May of 2025, Nia Patterson pled guilty to murder with a firearm specification, and she was later given a sentence of 18 years to life. She's currently incarcerated at the Ohio Reformatory for Women.
Unbelievable. You know, in 18 years, does that seem like a just result for somebody like this? Especially if she's probably been planning this for months and months, as Dad had said. I don't know what to tell you about guns in the home, but typically guns in the home, more often than not, they're used against each other in the home and not really against an intruder. So think twice before you bring a gun into your home or before you bring a Polaroid Instamatic into your house. Oh, my heart goes out to that family because it's just turmoil after turmoil after turmoil. And maybe they can get some peace now. A little word to the wise, make sure when you're having your turkey dinner that you thank the person that made it. And you help clean the dishes when the meal is done. And then you help serve, you help somewhere along the way. And be thankful for the people around you because you could be like this family, you know, one person less. Or like my family, one person less. Everybody's got some tragedy, right? So be grateful for the people around you and enjoy the holiday. So we'll see you next time here at Criminal Lawyer Reacts. I'm Bruce Rivers, and we'll see you next time. Make sure you subscribe, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, sign up. Make sure you click the little notification because then you'll be notified the next time we put out a video. And make sure also that if you're on Black Friday, be nice to black people. We'll see you next time here at Criminal Lawyer Reacts.
Rivers just broke down your case. He know all the charges that you about to face. You ain't coming home till 2058. That self-snitching gon' get you put away. Bruce Rivers just broke down your case. He know all the charges that you about to face. You ain't coming home till 2058. That self-snitching gon' get you put away. 23-hour lockdown, please, is that my God.